Hello, I'm your guide Lauren, and thank you for joining me for today's class. You are joining me outside in my beautiful home, out in my great backyard. You may not see my dogs running in the background or in front of the camera, and I apologize in advance, but they're our fun yogi friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. What you're going to need is simply a yoga mat, maybe a block if you like, some comfortable clothing, maybe some water for afterwards, and just your chilled, relaxed self. If you're having kind of a rough day or feeling a little stressed out, this is going to be a great yoga flow for you. This is going to be a flow designed to kind of help us release a lot of tension, specifically mentally, and really channel that energy into helping us break out into our boldest, best selves. So join me on your mat. Let's go ahead and let's begin by doing some breath work. I like to sit on a block. You can sit on your knees, on your bottom. You can even lay on your back or sit in a chair if that's more comfortable for you. If you do choose to sit on your knees like this is a really great way to kind of help increase blood circulation through the legs and kind of help work out some tension as well. Let's go ahead and place our hands in Gyan Mudra, setting them on our lap. Take a couple deep cleansing breaths here and sigh loudly. Just kind of let that breath echo through you. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes if you haven't already. While you're sitting here in your peace, allow your spine to correct itself by stacking up slowly vertebrae by vertebrae. Allow your chin to be lifted just slightly, as if you're opening up your airway completely through. Continue to take some deep breaths here. And keep your focus solely on your breath. Let's do a little mantra to ourselves as we just sit here in silence. We'll say Sat Nam, or truth is my identity. As you inhale, say to yourself Sat, and as you exhale, say to yourself Nam. Try to allow that to be the only thing you focus and think on, aside from my voice. Allow the outside noise around you to feel soft and comforting. Sort of like just a little blanket around you. The noise is just music. Let your thoughts pass as they arise and they go. And keep your focus saying Sat as you inhale and Nam as you exhale. Let your next breath be nice, big, and deep. Inhale greatly. Hold at the top. And exhale deeply. Allow your breath to come back to neutral. And start to bring your focus to your spine. Allow it to go down towards the root, your hips. Visualize a white light at the bottom of your spine. You feel its warmth, and it brings a sense of ease and protection. As you inhale, go deep into your belly, bringing that white light up with you along the spine. And as you exhale, it gently stays. With each inhale, feel that light slowly moving up, bringing itself to your chest, your collarbone, your throat, your nose, your eyes, and with your next breath, it comes to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, it washes over and surrounds you. Allow yourself to just sit in this white light, to feel safe, loved, protected, and divinely guided. Take a moment to enjoy this a little longer, but know that this space is always within you. Ask yourself in this moment, what is your heartfelt desire? And allow whatever comes up to be. Don't have any judgment. Just allow your heartfelt desire to arise. Hold on to this for a moment, almost holding it in your heart. Take a couple deep breaths to allow that to sink in. And know that this is your truth. No matter what it is important and valid. Keeping your eyes closed, start to inhale your arms up. And you can allow your gaze to sort of go up that direction with it and reach high. Exhale to press your chest up and forward and giving yourself a gentle back bend. Inhale to come back to neutral. And as you exhale, bring your arms down and give yourself a nice big hug here. You can drop into it. Squeeze yourself a little tighter. And just say to yourself, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I will always be here for you. Guided with you are perfect and I love you so much. Start to let go and inhale your arms up. Now down to your third eye. as a symbol of our gratitude for yoga, this body, our ability to navigate, to learn, and to understand. Inhale your hands down to your heart center as our marking for the love and gratitude we have for ourselves and for others, for our ability to have empathy and confidence, and to live our divine truth. Inhale your arms up one time. And exhale, release. You can shake it off, open your eyes. Hope that felt nice for you. Let's do some gentle movements now. You can bring yourself to a tabletop position. Allowing your wrists to be under your shoulders, your hips over your knees. Just kind of shake out, wiggle side to side. Go ahead and inhale, dropping your chest down, allowing your gaze to go forward. And exhale to curve your spine, dropping your gaze towards your thighs. And take some breaths like this, being intentional with every inhale. And exhale, rounding our spine. You might feel some pops and cracks, and that's normal. Move through your breath like this, dropping your chest down for every inhale and rounding up for every exhale. And feel free to add a little wiggle as you breathe. Moving in like a figure 8, going one direction and then the other. Do a couple more. And on your next exhale, press yourself back into a child's pose, creating some distance between your knees, lowering your hips down towards your feet, and dropping your chest down towards your mat. If you can allow your forehead to rest down, walking your arms out just a little bit more towards the top of your mat, and gently releasing the backs of your arms down. Take a moment to just breathe here. With every exhale, allow your hips to deepen, sinking back, sort of melting like butter. Take a couple more breaths. And on our next inhale, let's round ourselves up, coming through a tabletop position, dropping our thighs down on our mat, and coming into an upward facing dog. Allow your lower body to just rest and be heavy. Press your palms down and gently lift your chin up. Exhale to roll back towards a child's pose. Let's do a few cycles of this. Inhale and roll yourself through a tabletop position, coming through to an upward facing dog. And exhale back. Do one more. As you take another inhale, bring yourself forward to the top of your mat and join me in Sphinx pose. Allow your thighs to rest down, dropping your forearms and placing your elbows underneath your shoulders. We'll press the bottoms of our feet down, our palms down on our mat, and energetically pull back to open our chest and gently lift our gaze up. Take a moment to just sink into this pose. It may feel a little uncomfortable in some ways if you carry a lot of tension in your shoulders or lower back. If it's too much for you at any time, feel free to rest down on your hands like a pillow and allow your gaze to go to a side. If you would like to deepen this, envision that you have an orange in your throat and guide your chin around and tuck it into your chest. Allow the back of your neck to lengthen and feel that stretch in your back, in that lower back. This is a really great pose to do if you spend a lot of time on a computer, sitting down, or on your phone. Let's take another breath here. And as we exhale, let's bring our hands to a pillow and allow our gaze to go to a side. Let your chest drop. You can windshield wiper your legs back and forth, giving your spine a gentle little rock. Let's take another breath here. And as you exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulder and prepare yourself for Cobra pose. We'll press our feet down onto our mat. Palms are pressing onto the mat, hands underneath our shoulders. And as you exhale, gently lift from your core, pressing your palms down and giving a slight lift to the arms. If this is ever too uncomfortable for you, feel free to lower down or even go back to Sphinx pose. Press into your palms just slightly to barely lift yourself up. Allow your shoulders to rest down your back. And exhale to release, bringing your hands back to a pillow. And this time, allow your gaze to go to the other side. You can add those windshield wipers again if that feels good for you. Giving that spine a nice gentle rock. Take a couple soothing breaths here. And let's start to press ourselves up, coming onto our knees and moving into camel pose. Go ahead and place your hands on your lower back, just right above your buttocks here, kind of allowing your elbows to point back if you can, and opening our chest to begin. From here, press your hips forward. Exhale to open your back and your chest up. Breathe into your hips. Allow your shoulders to fall from your ears. Inhale to gently come back up. You can inhale your arms up if that feels good, grabbing one of your wrists, and exhale to pull it down to the side. Inhale to come back to center. Let's switch wrists and exhale to pull down towards the other side. Be gentle with your pulling. Allow for it to be a nice stretch rather than something jarring. Inhale to come up. Exhale to cactus your arms, opening your chest up. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale to twist, allowing one arm forward, one arm back. Gaze just straight ahead. Inhale your arms back up. And exhale to twist to the other side, extending one arm forward and one arm back. Let's do a couple more of these, as this feels amazing in my shoulders. I hope it feels great in yours. Just hold a little longer here. Inhale up. Exhale down. And we'll do one more. Exhale down. Opening our chest, extending our fingers out. Inhale up. And exhale to the other side. Reaching forward and back. Inhale back to center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to drop one arm back towards your foot and allow your gaze to follow. Begin to allow yourself to look up towards the ceiling, pressing your hips out and forward and gently reaching back. If this is too uncomfortable for you, go back to how we did camel pose in the beginning. Lift your hips and press it up. Gently extend your arm back one more time. And exhale to come back to center. Just kind of take a moment to breathe here and allow that to echo. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Inhaling our arms up. And exhale to reach your other hand back, going back towards your foot and extending your arm up. As you're there, allow your gaze to go up with your hand, pressing your hips forward, dropping the shoulders out of your ears and breathing. Breathe into your chest, your hips, and your back. If it's ever too uncomfortable, you can always bring yourself out of this pose. Breathe a little more. Inhale to come up. Exhale and press yourself back into a child's pose. Allow your chest to drop. And just sink here for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to bring yourself to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes and press yourself back into a downward facing dog. You might need to walk your hips out to hip distance. Look up at your hands and create a little V between your pointer and your thumb. And make sure your V is pointed forward towards the top of your mat, where your fingers might go slightly out to the sides. Do what you can here. If you can bring your feet down flat to your mat, that's great. You can always have a wedge or come up to your toes. If this is too much for you too, you can always be in a tabletop or child's pose position. And as you exhale, drop your chest down towards the ground, allowing the crown of your head to point down. Take another soothing breath here. And inhale one of your legs up, coming into a three-legged dog. Exhale to scorpion, your hip open, allowing your foot to kick out to the side. And as you exhale, swing your leg through your center body, bringing your foot towards the top of your mat and dropping your other knee down. Inhale to come to a kneeling warrior one. And exhale to cactus your arms back. Inhale for a kneeling forward fold. Allowing your head to drop down towards your leg. Exhale to add a bend to your knee. And bring your hands to the inside of your foot for lizard. Walking your foot out towards the outside of your mat. Squaring your hips to your mat and just exhaling to press your hips down. Allow the crown of your head to point forward. Exhale for a kneeling split. Walk your foot back in towards the center of your mat here. Bend your knee, tuck your toes behind you, and come into your three-legged dog, swinging your leg back. And exhale to set it back down. You can pedal your legs out here for a moment. And let's switch sides. Inhale your opposite leg up. You can exhale to cactus, to scorpion it out, opening that hip and allowing your foot to go back. Exhale to swing your leg through, bringing it through your center body and stepping your foot towards the top of your mat and dropping your knee down. Inhale to rise for a kneeling warrior one. And exhale to cactus your arms back. Allow your arms to come back behind you. Clasp your fingers and exhale to press your chest up. And drop your shoulders down. Release your fingers. Inhale to forward fold for a kneeling split. Drop your head down towards your leg. Exhale to add a bend to your knee and walk your hands to the inside of your mat, bringing your foot to the outside for lizard. Exhale to press your hips down and allow the top of your head to point forward. Dropping the shoulders down your back. Inhale to press yourself back into a kneeling split and start to walk your foot back towards the center of your mat. Exhale to add a bend to your knee. Tuck your toes behind you, plant your hands, and kick your leg back for a three-legged dog. From here, exhale to set your foot down. And take a couple soothing breaths as you just pedal your legs out and back and forth. Look up towards the top of your mat. And as you exhale, step or jump towards the top of your mat. Inhale for a half back. Inhale for a half back. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise. Bringing hands to a prayer position. And exhale to lower down to heart center. Take a moment to just observe the noise around you. Feel the echo in your body from just that gentle movement we have done. Allow your thoughts to come and go. And remind yourself of your heartfelt desire here. Visualize that glowing spine, feeling the warmth of a warm light, and knowing that you are divinely guided, protected, and loved. Inhale your arms up, allow your gaze to follow, and exhale to press those hips back for a gentle back bend. Inhale to dive forward, and exhale for a half back. Drop the shoulders out of your ears and allow the crown of your head to point forward. Inhale to lower for a forward fold. And exhale to step or jump back to plank. Press your heels back, lift the backs of your knees up, and allow your fingers to press down and be wide. Loosen the shoulders from your ears. And exhale, chaturanga, coming down. And inhale for your upward facing dog. Pressing the bottoms of your feet down and gently lifting your thighs. Exhale to tuck your toes and press yourself back into a downward facing dog. Inhale your leg up. Exhale to step it through the center of your mat. Pivot your back foot down and inhale to rise to a warrior two. Extend one arm forward and one arm back, dropping our shoulders down but keeping our chest open and proud. Allow your hips to open, tucking your pelvis underneath you. Lifting up. Exhale to extend forward slightly. Flip your palm and inhale to come into a reverse warrior. Take a couple breaths here and see if you can bend down a little more into your knee. Exhale to bring your elbow to your knee and turn this into your extended side angle. Continue to turn towards the top of your mat, placing your hand down and pivoting your toes, your back toes, and keeping your heel up. Inhale to lift your opposite arm up in the air and allow your gaze to follow. Exhale to bring your hand to the other side of your foot. You might want to walk your back leg in slightly and exhale down for a pyramid pose. Inhale to bend your back knee and come up for a crescent lunge. Exhale to allow your other foot to come to the top of your mat. And stand in Tadasana. Open your palms to face forward, allowing your chest to be open. Inhale your arms up. And exhale to sit back into a chair. Drop your shoulders down from your back, out of your ears. And inhale into a forward fold. Take a nice deep breath here. Now step or jump back into a plank position. Pressing our heels back, lifting our knees up. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga. Tuck your toes onto the ground and inhale for a downward facing dog, lifting our thighs off the mat. And exhale to press yourself back into a downward facing dog. We're going to switch sides now. Let's lift our other leg up in the air for a three-legged dog. And exhale to step it through, bringing our foot to the top of our mat. Allow your back toes to point out to the side and inhale up for a warrior two. Extend your arms forward and one back, reaching, dropping our shoulders down from our ears, allowing our spine to be nice and tall, our chest open, and opening our hips up towards the side. See if you can sink down into your lunge or into your warrior a little bit more. Exhale to reach forward, flip the palm, and inhale for a reverse warrior. Sink yourself down and allow your back arm to guide you down your leg. Breathe into your side body here. Exhale to bring your elbow to your knee and swing your other arm forward for extended side angle. Turn towards your foot, allowing your hand to come all the way down to the mat, pivoting your toes. And exhale to twist towards your knee and opening your other arm up to the sky, allowing your gaze to follow. Inhale to bring your other hand towards your foot. You may want to step your back foot in a little. And exhale to fold over for pyramid pose. Breathe into the back of your leg. As you exhale, bend your front knee. Pivot your toes towards the top of your mat in the back, lifting your heel and inhaling for a crescent lunge. Take a nice deep breath here and exhale to bring your other foot to the top of your mat and stand in Tadasana. Let your shoulders drop down your back, keeping your palms open in front of you. Our chest is wide. And just breathing into the space. Observe how the echo may feel from the movement we've just done. See if your heartfelt desire is here. Remind yourself of your heartfelt desire in this moment. Inhale your arms up. Allow your gaze to follow. And exhale to sit back into a chair one more time. Drop your shoulders down your back. Allow your gaze to be forward and sink down deep into your chair. Exhale to release and forward fold. Inhale for a half back. And exhale to step or jump back into a plank position. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to come up for an upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck your toes and press back into a downward facing dog. Take a couple more cleansing breaths. And go ahead and drop down to your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Inhale one of your arms up and allow your gaze to follow. And act as if you're pressing it back along a wall. And exhale to thread that needle through, dropping your shoulder down onto your mat. You can sink your hips back and walk your top arm forward, really allowing for some depth here. On your next inhale, walk your hands in under your shoulder. Exhale to unwind your arm and allow your gaze to follow back up. Inhale to drop it back down. Take a couple breaths. Inhale your other arm up and allow your gaze to follow. Act as though you're pressing it back along a wall. And exhale to thread the needle through, dropping your shoulder down onto the mat. You can sink your hips back and walk your other hand forward towards the top of your mat to deepen. On your next breath, bring your hand back under your shoulder and exhale to unwind, allowing your gaze to follow. And bringing your hand back down to your mat. Let's come onto our backs. Bring yourself down into a seated position. Let's keep our feet on the ground here and kind of come into a V-sit hold for a moment. We'll grab the backs of our thighs. Lift our chest up for boat pose. If you're feeling up to it, you can extend your legs out, but still hold the backs of your legs. Allow your shoulders to drop. And when you're ready, extend your arms forward and just breathe. Take one more breath here. Exhale to release and lower down. Take a moment to just observe how that feels, how your legs feel, how your back feels, your arms, your head, how your breath feels. On your next breath, bring your feet to the mat, adding a bend to your knee. And let's prepare ourselves for a bridge lift. Press your palms into your mat and lift those hips up. Allow yourself to be anchored on your shoulders and on your feet, pressing down and lifting your hips up. If it feels good for you, you can inhale and extend your arms up. And exhale to lay them back behind you. Take a couple more breaths in this space. Pressing your feet down. And exhale to roll yourself down from your shoulders, bringing to the middle of your back, and then allowing your hips down. Exhale to bring your arms back down to your side. Let's windshield wiper our knees one more time here. And when you're ready, come back to neutral. Let's bring a foot, an ankle to one knee, and allow your knee to open out to the side. You can gently press down on your thigh, not adding too much pressure though. Grab the back of the straight leg behind the thigh and pull that in towards your shoulder while adding maybe a gentle rock on your spine. And if you would like, add a twist by bringing your foot down to the side of your mat as far as it can, extending your arms out to the side and letting your gaze go over your shoulder. Add that gentle twist here and just breathe. Inhale to unwind, bringing yourself back to center, and exhale to set your foot down. Let's switch legs, bringing that other ankle to your knee, and exhale to gently press down and open your thigh without adding too much pressure. Inhale to grab the back of your thigh and pull that in towards your shoulder. Adding a gentle rock if that feels good. And when you're ready, add that twist, bringing your foot down to the other side of your mat, extending your arms out to the side and allowing your gaze to go over your shoulder. Do what feels good for your body here. Breathe into this space. And inhale to come back to center. Let's do a quick happy baby. Let's bring our feet up towards the sky, grab the bottoms of our feet, and exhale to pull our knees down towards our shoulders. I like to add a rock here. My spine a little love. You can also just rest here in this moment. And I invite you to play with your legs a little, bringing your feet in, your knees out, extending one leg, other, extending them both. Just take a couple moments to play and do what feels good for you here. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring your feet back to your mat. Let's place our hands underneath our bottom and lift our legs up in the sky. Now you can just stay here, keeping your hands just kind of propped underneath your bottom, allowing your hips to be just slightly elevated. Or if you would like to kind of deepen your hips a little more, I invite you to do leg circles, exhaling by swinging them out to the side and bringing them back towards the top of your mat. And inhale to bring through your body. And just take some time to play, doing these circles. Move slow, allowing your legs to open up. And when you come to the top of your mat, let's reverse the direction now, just kind of unwinding what we just did. Bringing our feet up to the top of our head and exhaling down. Inhale to open. And exhale down. Bringing your feet down to your mat. Moving a little of what you need and allowing yourself to get comfortable here for Shavasana. I invite you to ignore your outside distractions. Allow the noise around you to just be music. And say to yourself while you're in this space, as you breathe in, say Sat. And as you exhale, say Nam. Allow your legs to relax and bring the calm up towards your calves, your knees, your thighs, wrapping you like a warm blanket, coming up your hips, your belly button, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your cheeks, and your forehead. Begin to deepen your breath, wiggling your toes and your fingers, raising slight awareness to the space around you. Feel the warmth, the wind, and all that surrounds. Gently bring yourself to your side, just kind of rolling over and bringing your head into your arm for a pillow. Just breathe here with your eyes closed. Bring your hand down to your mat. And when you're ready, exhale to press yourself up by turning towards your mat, bringing your other hand down, and gently bringing yourself up to a seated position. Your eyes can remain closed here. Bringing our hands to our knees or lap. Just observe the noise and space around you. Continue to allow your thoughts to pass. And remind yourself of your heartfelt desire one more time. Speak your heartfelt desire to yourself as if it is true. We'll do a couple closing mantras, which you can say out loud or speak silently to yourself. And repeat after me. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will do my work with honesty. Just for today, I will be grateful for the universe and its many blessings. And just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living thing. Be willing to let go of expectations you have of yourself and of others today, and allow it to all just be. Life is better when we accept that there are things we cannot change other than our reaction. And sometimes the best choice is preserving your peace and advocating for yourself. You can do this by finding time for you, listening to your heart, and doing what you know you want and need to do. Don't allow for outside interference, because you are enough. Inhale your arms up and let your head up with. Exhale to give yourself another big hug here and just drop down into it. Remember, you always have this, and there's no greater love or validation than that what we can give to ourselves. If you ever start to feel unsure or stressed or worried, come back to this space and just give yourself a nice big hug. You really are doing a great job. And I love you for that. Inhale to allow your hands to come up to that prayer position above. Exhale to our third eye as gratitude for our wisdom. Inhale to our heart center for all the love and empathy we have for ourselves and others. And exhale to release and let it go. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your guide, Lauren, and follow me for more. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this practice carries through to all the days ahead. Thank you.